Hallo. Ich bin hier durch die Menüs gegangen und ich habe hier das Thought Cabinet gefunden. Und hier habe ich dieses Guillaume Le Million und da steht Temporary Research Bonus -1 Logic Head in the Clouds. Research Time 4 Stunden 30 Minuten. Und das Problem ist, whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million, who is with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlet born tenure 20 years ago? Spare a thought of his great ass too. Oh wait, maybe he became a police officer in Ravager West. Also ich könnte das machen, aber ich würde dann -1 Logic bekommen. Ist das nicht irgendwie dumm? Ich fände es auch irgendwie lustig, das zu machen. Ich glaube, ich mach's. Let's go. Okay, das dauert jetzt 4 Stunden 30 Minuten. Ich denke mal In-Game-Time. Gut, ja. Welchen Vorteil hat das? Ja, keine Ahnung. Ich denke, wenn es Research ist, dann weiß ich mehr über irgendwas. Aber ich denke, jetzt gerade habe ich halt -Intelligence, weil ich halt gerade die ganze Zeit drüber nachdenke. Okay, wie inspekte ich denn den Körper?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots? Oder Visual Calculus, Medium, get an exact count. Ja, komm.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Fuck.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
What kind of boots? Lieutenant workers boot tracks points to them.
Noted.
The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Okay. Haben wir genotet, let's go. Was haben wir hier? Wow. Das andere, ups.
Yes?
Das wollte ich eigentlich nicht. Okay, ein bisschen Magnesium noch bekommen.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this? Perception. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Nee, ich frag...
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Ich würde schon gern auch Perception. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Auch wenn es wenig Odds sind, aber ich probier's.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
Ah, okay. Dank der Conceptualization war es doch nicht so schlimm.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
Okay.
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Er ist schon sehr funny. Ja. Okay. Ich kann mit der Leiche nichts machen, ja. Erstmal. Was war das nochmal?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Seems like a reasonable assumption.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? Okay. How do we get the
You
lock
could
open?
try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Mhm. Ich glaube, ich gehe mal zu ihm, weil ich kann bei ihm eh auch noch eine andere Quest. Nämlich, ich könnte ihn noch nach der Leiche befragen. Hey, bro.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart.
You run this place.
And,
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Das ist eine gute Antwort. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? Ich sag einfach gar nichts.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay, reaction speed.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
What do you mean? Do I have questions? No, I'm good. Pass on the question. Ja,
yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? You know, I actually can't think of a single thing.
She went away because none of your business.
Oha.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh,
That's why Sylvie
loser.
went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who
I
killed
don't
him?
know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Irgendwie habe ich Bock, ihn zu verdächtigen. Aber irgendwie weiß ich nicht, ob es smart ist, ihn zu verdächtigen. Ich habe ja noch gar keine Indizien, auch wenn er sehr weird ist. Naja.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Alter, 30
Not
Experience.
so fast. You owe me 130 real.
A Real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Wieso redet die fucking horrific necktie mit mir? What's real? Slip away unnoticed. I don't owe you shit. Nicht real. Real.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
the IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some sort of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money. Okay, das hat wieder... das weiß ich halt nur, weil ich halt schlau bin. Und das hier wäre halt lost.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Mhm.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Die necktie. What do I owe this place for? But what exactly is money? You're under arrest. What do I owe this place
Let's
for?
see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Wieso muss ich irgendwas davon sagen?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money.
I'm not comfortable with this. Try to somehow tuck the tie away. Great advice. I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. No way, I have duties. I'm a cop. I'm not talking to a tie. Take the tie off. Ja, ich würde sie nur ein bisschen
The
wegtucken.
lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Wieso muss ich irgendwas davon sagen?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They are yours.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, Maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. I'll see what I can do.
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union's squeezing most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
The man wants to say something and thinks better of it. Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Oh,
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
okay. Dann ab zu seinem Radio, I guess. Was war hier? Hier ist die Küche. Ne? The doors boarded. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock. Doors open 16. Bro, ist das dein Auto? Was ist das für ein Auto, Alter?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Stimmt, ja.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio, pull out the toolbox, run your fingers over one of the steering levers, tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in dispatch, come in dispatch. Come in Delta 10, this is Firewalker, copy. Hi Alice, this is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking, nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 31st precinct? I have something I need to report. I was told I need to connect to my station, the 31st Nazareth. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Okay.
Just a second, officer.
Ten 2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41, I've got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing. I am in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 10-10, transmission completed, standing by, over.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
Kannst du mal Deutsch reden?
Him? What does he want?
Gott, ich glaube, der mag mich gar nicht einfach.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
Who lost his badge?
Alter.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Alter. Ich heiße Dick Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Okay.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop, this is serious. Haha, officer has lost his badge, haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with. Yeah,
He's
it's
asking you to
serious.
stop, says this is serious.
Serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite officer Dietmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Bestimmt ist meine Badge einfach auf dem Balkon.
"10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over."
Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now, I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Oh.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Oh god, it's not here. I don't have my gun.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You
Bratan.
don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. Komm, das schaffe ich.
Even before you can get the words
Fuck.
out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
Nein. No, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Aber ich bin schlau, ich kann das.
Satellite officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Ich kann das.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Plasma gun. For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out too. Whisper to the lieutenant, Kim, what are you packing? It's a gun, what can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon, you know how they are. Bang bang. Look, I don't have... Ja, hier, oder? It's massive, got flared cooling vents. Das klingt so... das klingt richtig gut.
10-9, come again, please. Over.
Yeah, it's got a magnetic accelerator and arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you
Oh,
on
no.
speaker for a second. Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it is dripping with sexy blue plasma? Fuck.
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Ach du Scheiße. Das mit dem Half-Light weiß ich auch nicht, wer das ist, aber ich glaube, das war doch dieser Teufel, also dieser damals schon. Ja, ich weiß auch nicht genau, was das alles ist.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his. Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Yes. I lost my wiener too, just lay off, okay? I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. Oh no. I don't need to listen to this. Firewalker out. Oh shit.
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off? Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Satellite officer
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun, thanks.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 1010 Transmission. Soll ich das sagen oder nicht? Irgendwie sind die gerade gar nicht gut auf mich anzusprechen. Ich glaube, das sollte ich gerade nicht sagen, oder? Ich finde es aber trotzdem irgendwie interessant. Come, let's go.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Oh, I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I wanted to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth? Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Any news about my family? Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM? Okay.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over.
Mhm. Soll ich das jetzt trotzdem fragen? Ich glaube mal lieber nicht, I guess.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18
gar kein
kilometers
gutes
to
Gespräch.
the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
Nee, ich habe nichts über mich gelernt.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded fucking drunk today.
Yeah, that's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Judith, she's cool. Looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. You wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to put his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pick up the radio again, pull out the pull-out box. Toolbox. Run your fingers over one of... Okay. Assistant us.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Okay, take the red-tipped pry bar, take the rubber-handled chain cutters, take the hand-cranked flashlight. Okay,
the pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay, also ich werde wahrscheinlich irgendwann später nochmal anrufen. Ich glaube, das ist auch gerade nicht meine Priorität rauszufinden, wer ich bin. Gut, wer bist du?
Welcome to Revachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that? Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island mere 300 years ago.
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him what's happening, you sound angry.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Achso, ja, ich glaube nicht, dass er so heißt.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
It's well like you keep neutral divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo. What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination. He's right, you're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Stop ripping into this guy, he's just really proud of being Revacholian. Limbo, what's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here. That I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something here. Now that... Okay.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Ja, danke. Alter, spuck doch nicht, du...
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
What was that argument all about? What are you holding?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
You might want to change the topic, that is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I get it, someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just a racist, makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. On a second thought, let's talk about something else.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Right, I've already made up my mind when I hear it. Jump ahead.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damned kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory? Uh-huh, say nothing. Right up, okay.
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. It's really rather... Okay. Ich glaube, ich bin so... ich glaube, ich bin mal nicht aggressiv, weil ich bestimmt noch Informationen
Go
will.
right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Lieutenant Kisaragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but You sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then, when the time came to make your choice, you tried to split the difference. Weak.
Also mein Ziel war es ja auch, noch mehr Informationen von ihm zu bekommen.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on then? What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Okay. Viel zu vielen Leuten reden. Okay, nur mit einem, aber...
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
What kind of stickers and insignia? What about the backseat? You think this lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity.
Okay. Ich hätte ja noch einen Skillpunkt, by the way. Ich hätte gerne noch mehr Reaction Speed. Okay.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here? Looks like too much trouble for my desk.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Kann man was nachlesen? Ach, ist es das hier alles? Ah. Let the body take control, threaten people. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now. Ask questions, later cops, surprise haters. Half-Light is your fight-or-flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, Half-Light makes you ultra-attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passers-by. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Understand cop culture. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Okay, hold up, stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's full head taller than everybody else.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Yes. No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Einmal alle durchlesen. Logic. Wields raw intellectual power. Digital word encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Understand creativity is the art in the world. Reconstruct crime scenes is visual calculus. Make laws of physics work for the law. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Mission gelesen. Authority. Intimidate the public. Empathy. Understand others. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feeling. Violation. Hold yourself together. Keep the moral up. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy health organs. Electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in into the city. Was das hier? Hold yourself together, keep your moral up. Half-Life, habe ich schon gelesen. Hand-eye coordination, ready, aim, fire. Perception, see, hear and smell everything, let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed, the quickest to react. Savoir-faire, sneak under the noses. Stun with immense panic, was auch immer das heißt. Urges you to be better than you are, it urges you to be disco, slid by others in samurai boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perhaps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop, whose athletic fare will certainly impress the citizenry. Actually finde ich das cool. At high levels, savoir-faire will make you the king of cool, which is as much as to say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they get a full treatment whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you will be bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Okay, okay. Hätte ich actually cool. Ja, ich habe den zweiten Punkt auch dahin. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At no level... Oh. Oops. Ja, egal. Okay. Oops. Interfacing, master machines, pick locks and pockets, composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. Okay. Besides the description of these courses, okay. What kind of courses are we talking about? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment.
to make a salary and feed their families.
Ja, was zweites anderes wäre auch interessant, aber ich wollte jetzt nicht so viel da irgendwelche Sachen durchlesen, deswegen habe ich einfach Reactions genommen, weil ich die Idee cool finde, übel krasse Reactions zu haben. Also ich kann mir vorstellen, dass da irgendwie coole Situationen dadurch entstehen können.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
What kind of course are we talking about? I don't think. Okay.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
I want to get into the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers? Look around. What exactly is the goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to breach the entrance? Okay, I want to discuss something else.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
Wow.
Honest men and women, with rights, to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do! Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Okay. Why so tense? Or absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know, this really isn't nice.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
Okay. Er ist auf jeden Fall ein Verdächtiger, würde ich sagen.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist, right to work.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez. Investigating a murder, I need to know what's behind the gates. I'm exploring. I'm a bit short on money right now, can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyway? Nice talk. Okay.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
No idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice.
Was heißt das nochmal? All you have together, keep your morale up.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Drama war mit Lügen, oder? Was ist denn Easy Success und so eigentlich? Das verstehe ich irgendwie nicht so ganz. Naja, kann ja nicht schaden, ihn nach Geld zu fragen,
Sure
oder?
thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Try to catch it. Hand-eye coordination. Zum Glück habe ich da ein bisschen durch Reactions. Ah nee, nicht mal. Ich dachte, es gibt auch ein bisschen. Ah nee, es gibt nur Motorics. Okay. Ein bisschen habe ich ja. 58%. Let's go.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
The union has promised getting by. Every little bit helps. You know, gotta spend money to make money.
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike, though. I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Ja, kann ich mir auch vorstellen, dass das so funktioniert.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Aber ich hab das schon mit ihm. Achso, Union Boss, okay.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself. I walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy. Oh, gotcha, I think I have some questions for you first.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
I doubt it.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or... maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
Ja, passt. Gut. Oh, ich bin hier oben. Ja, komm. Was ist hier so? Okay, ich würde hier gerne weitermachen, aber ich will jetzt meinen zweiten Schuh holen. Das ist gerade meine Priorität. Wie bin ich hier? Ach, okay. So, was steht da noch? Grüch. Das hätte ich auch so lesen können, danke. nach. Fritte. Nee, ich hol mir jetzt meinen Schuh zuerst. Ich will jetzt wissen, wie ich da hinkomme. Wieso gibt's eigentlich zwei? Oh, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Right. Hier ist ja sicher... hier ist... Ach, ich war das schon, oder? Ich habe meinen zweiten Schuh schon. Ups, das habe ich vergessen. Stimmt. Irgendwie dachte ich habe ihn noch gar nicht. Es ist halt auch schon... Es ist 11 Uhr, okay, es ist morgens schon.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
Ja, okay, sorry, Mann. Ich wollte nur Hallo sagen.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours? So about that money I owe? I've seen something. Ja, ich habe 1,60. $1,60. Oder Real. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. Thing I need to talk about.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Yeah, let's go.
What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific
hat Nein gesagt, aber steht 11.
Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Mazovianism, also Marxism sozusagen. Yum yum, tell me more. Maybe I am Krasmazov. I'm no Krasmazov.
He killed himself.
Oh. Ja, dann bin ich ja safe nicht.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
Doesn't it seem callous? Okay.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union Guard Day. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? There's something else I want to ask about.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you've got to suck up the Union to stay afloat. Let it go, you're above.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your
Maybe
business.
I am a cook. I have a search warrant. There may be something pertinent to the investigation.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Yes, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later. Okay. Oh, ich bin gerade irgendwie übelmüde. Holy shit. Okay, ich glaube, dann würde ich jetzt Pause machen. Also, beziehungsweise für heute Schluss machen, weil ich ja, bin irgendwie gerade zu müde, um das weiterzuspielen. Ja, aber bin schon gespannt, ob ich also was so bevorsteht und mit wem ich so rede und was so abgeht. Ist gerade alles ein bisschen viel. Aber ja, danke fürs Zuschauen und wir hören uns dann im nächsten Stream und im Chat. Tschüssi.